We're now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult. Ready, set, and begin. Your love is so much deeper. Yeah, your love is wider. Your love takes...
And then you have a little plastic door that snaps into place there. And again, that pops out with just a little screwdriver. But you can see there's two screw holes there. There's a screw there that line up with those holes. This piece here just snaps in as well. And again, to get it out, you just take a little screwdriver. Something hopefully that won't damage your plastic here, but something to wedge in there to pry that up in order to get that out. The same thing here. Under this pad, there's a plastic piece here and here that go down, and they have clips. If you can get in there and push the clip that direction or this direction, it helps, but honestly you can't really get in there very well. But that's the way it's configured, so you have to just try to get it to pop out the best that you can. It's a good idea to take this out early when you're getting ready to take the door panel off, because that kind of holds down, as you can see on the top of the panel, and keeps you from being able to pull the panel off. So you need to take that off, and again, just try to get behind it and pop it loose the best that you can. And in order to get it out, you push that center part in order to release it so that you can pull it out. But that's on this side of the door. That is the only holder other than some internal snapping points. But your screw holes are two here, and then one on the back side there, and one down below, down by the light bolts on the end of the doors. You access by taking off the little caps that you can get out. You can take those little caps off with a screwdriver, and here's the one down here at the bottom, and those just snap into place. Again, you just pop that in. Once the door panel is off, which is down there, and you want to replace the handle in the lock device. As you can see, this one is kind of messed up. So in order to replace that, there's a screw that goes right there that you take out, and then this plastic piece that the handle's affixed to in the back, the black part, it has to slide that way to your right, and then it will come out at that point. Once you slide it, it comes out, and you can kind of bring it around this insulation piece without tearing it up too much. From there, you're going to have to slide the cables, release them from the bracket there and there, and then release them from the blue clips from behind, and then get your new handle. You see it has the blue clips as well, and you can see the slots on the back where it slides to clip in. But that's essentially what has to be done to replace it. As you can see, those blue clips are kind of at a L shape, so they tuck inside and they kind of clip inside some holes in the handle assembly. See those holes in each of both the handle and the lock. There's holes there that those clips go into, and it's a little bit difficult to push them out, but get a thin screwdriver and kind of wedge it in there and try to pop them out. And putting the new one on, you want to slip the cable end into the hole first, and then rotate the blue clip As you can see, it's to snap on to the cylindrical part of the cable there, and that's how you snap it in place. So you got the hole on the top, stick it in the hole first, and then slide the clip over and clip it on to the cable end. Once you have this cables connected and snapped into place, then you need to fix these, the two of them there. Once you get those in place, you can slide the plastic frame, just put it into these slots in the door, and then slide it in place, slide it to your left, snap it in place, and then put your screw back in that hole. Because the door panel hooks on the top of the frame up in here, you need, when you're replacing the door panel, you need to pull this top out a little bit and set it on the ridge here, and also get it to where it fits around the door handle, because it wants to kind of catch there as you're doing the top. But once you get it there, you're fairly well lined up, and then you can start, you can check where your bolt holes are to put those in. Make sure that you hook things up. I've already hooked up the top speaker here. I've already hooked that cable up inside there, and this needs to be hooked to this, which just snaps off one of these plastic holders that you have to pull the inside out in order to replace it. Put it in the hole and then push that in to snap it in place. And the last piece to put in is a piece that just pops out. Again, that yellow piece there is what snaps into the hole behind. Good idea to leave your protective coating on until you're done and you have it on there. That way you can protect it as you're installing and don't cause yourself some issues when on your nice new handle, such that you bang it up. So then you can kind of clean it up and you're pretty much done. The only thing